And welcome to ESL TV, guys. This is the Black Monster Cup. We're into the summer season now, and we're into game number 2 of our first set of games today. We'll have two more sets to come, all following Gamers 2 here. We're going to have SK Gaming Prime going up against Gamers 2 here. And Gamers 2 obviously up 1-0 in this best of 2. Let's go over the lines for you guys at home. If you're unfamiliar with any of the players on either team, we have Mozilla, Perry, Exile, Zvani, and 6 over on the side of SK Prime. And over on G2, we have JWoww, Morden, Ocelot, Yuki, and Dude here. And right now we're seeing very similar picks for G2. We have the Xin yet again. We have the Lucy in the Yona lane yet again as well. And over the side of SK, we have Mozilla yet again on Renekton with Exile on this LeBlanc here. Dark Body not going to land though. Looks like G2 will be able to escape. We'll be able to run away from that attempted gank path coming for SK here. Remember, we did actually have G2 go into a red buff steal early on, but it actually was Perry securing it. And Morden was unfortunately left a little bit behind throughout the rest of that game, but he eventually caught up with the successful ganks that he did pull off many, many times. And it looks like Morden will be starting out red buff here this time yet again. So we'll see how this one goes here. And obviously, guys, let me know in chat, also via Twitter at JKaplan. I've been reading pretty much every single tweet that I've been getting, whether it be on or off air, at JKaplan. I'll let you hear you guys' thoughts on who's going to win this one, and I obviously like to hear you guys' opinions on the music I'm playing. Apparently, it's been, majority of you have been saying it's been good. I've had a couple of people actually tweeting to me while a song comes on, then they freak out and forget that they're tweeting and kind of type in all caps here. But we're going to have a 2-1 lane swap come in yet again here. We're going to have G2 send up their Leona and their Lucian lane towards this Renekton. And it didn't work out for him as well as I guess they were hoping to in the beginning. But they were against a Caitlyn Karma lane, and they were able to shove down that bottom lane so damn quick. And it actually made it pretty much impossible for the side of... or well, at least for JWoww to defend against it. But as you can see, he didn't actually start jungling here. He took away the big wolf and one of the small ones. Wasn't able to take away all the small ones here, but gonna be heading back down the lane here, looking to hit that level 2 and looking to save this turret, which is already taking down a lot of health here, almost about halfway with just the first wave alone here. And you're seeing the top side for G2. They haven't really shoved that wave in just yet. And that turret currently sitting at full health, but they're looking to potentially do it here. And I'm looking to see if Zvani and 6 can actually take this turret down before their counterparts can in that top side. Alright, so let's see if they do go for the turret. And actually, they see Morden out because Perry's been attacked. Dark Bunny to come in. It won't be flashed out of, and you're seeing Morden do some really good damage onto Perry there. But Exile picks up the first blood onto Ocelot here in middle. And like I was saying before, if LeBlanc gets ahead early on, it is very dangerous and very hard for Zed to keep up with. Meantime, top lane though, Yuki getting caught under the turret, gets taken down, but luckily for him, he does pick up the kill on Mozilla either way from the last couple of bits of minion hits right there. But he's diving a little bit too deep right there. I guess the dive didn't really work out as well as they hoped. And a fantastic job by Mozilla to at least pick up one right there. Now Morden gonna be heading out to the bottom lane, trying to keep this turret alive. And it looks like they will be able to hold on to it just for a little bit longer here. But what I want to watch is Ocelot in middle. Direct to camera, I said I want to watch Ocelot in middle. There you go. Because if you fall behind like that, as I said, it's so damn hard to get back in the game, especially against LeBlanc. And I want to see if Exile, who actually proved to be pretty damn good on LeBlanc in the game just prior, if he can take this lead that he's built now and completely roll with it and really snowball it. And we're going to start to see Ocelot play a little bit more defensive, so you can see he's respecting currently the damage Exile has. Is 6 getting caught up here a little bit. We see the actual repel come in. They're going for the full dive onto him. He will be taken down by Morden here. And now JWoww trying to escape here. His Vanny does get the flash, and Cocoon does land, but the Cocoon lands off his Vanny, gets the kill. And now Morden, he just needs one more hit or two, but he will get actually locked down by Perry. He'll pick up the kill either way. He'll pick up a double, but Perry will turn that around. He'll pick up a blue buff as well. And that will be a 2-for-2 trade in the end, since 6 did fall right before that. I want to see in that fight. So we're going to see a game between these two teams. A lot of fighting breaking out. More kills in a minute so far. Ocelot going to get locked down yet again. Dropped down about half health already here in this lane as he has returned. And both teams really want blood right now. And obviously they have a lot more games to play today as well. Each team has at least 4 more games to play. So maybe they just want to get this one over with quickly. We'll find out. Back at the top side though, G2 looking to take this turret down. And Zilla honestly has that Doran shield and blade now. But either way, they will lose out the first turret on the bottom side as Parry does secure that one here. They're not even close to getting that turret down. But you're seeing the side of SK not make the same mistake. They're not going to continue shoving in on that bottom lane, and it looks like they're actually might potentially be setting up for Dragon right now. They have the war coverage down. They will have the spot up soon, and they have enough people there to do it, so they will go straight for it here. Morden going to be coming down from the north side, as you will see on your screen in just a few seconds. He will spot them out. He doesn't have boots mobility just yet, as he's going for that Wriggles. He won't be able to stop, unfortunately, this time. He did stop it in the first game and actually stole it away, but that will be now. SK securing that Dragon. Currently 10,000 to 8.3 thousand gold lead. And they're looking like completely different teams so far in this game. The bird is the word. Oh, man. That song. And now we see Exile. Looks like he... I'm just going to pink ward up. I thought he might have been heading up towards that top lane, but I should go back to middle here at Shyvana. Parry has finished up that Rigo's Lantern. And you can see the bottom still pushing in. They want to get more turret damage in. Maybe even get another one for themselves, but I think they're going to rotate back here as you see pings coming on that top turret. They want to get up there to help out as quick as possible. JWoww not running teleport this time. Renekton smells like a dead cat. How would you know what he smells like? Because right now, dude, dancing up under turret. Parry, and help out as always, taking a lot of damage, but Yuki able to return around on quite a bit as well. And as Ignite comes out, Dominus popped as well. He won't be able to back away from that one. He will be fine. Either way, really scary stuff coming in there for both teams. And back to middle here, Ocelot. He's only level 5. He's being zoned out so well. He gets blown up completely right there. Ignite might be enough though. XL taken away. And unfortunately, it just won't be. And if also was level 6, that would have guaranteed have been a kill. And now he's to fall even further behind as he's currently down about 1,100 gold. 1,400 to spend on the side of XL right there. And he's going to be able to pick up that Phoenix Codex if he wants to, or maybe a Seeker's Arm Guard, but fortunately not up for a Nice Large Rod just yet. And what will we get? Oh, actually, no, we did have noticed Nice Large Rod. Okay, so maybe picked up a couple of CS in there that I didn't see. Does have that item now, and that is going to be very troublesome for Ocelot, who's now 2 levels behind in that lane. Meantime, top lane, you're seeing Six and Zvanny go up against Diode and Yuki. And so far, you can tell by the health bars, they're winning that one out pretty well. Though they are down a little bit in CS, obviously, since they did a lane swap. That copy paste spam, that's pretty funny. Good stuff. Alright, there goes out, back in onto him. Ocelot though is level 6 now. He has a potential to kill him maybe. And Morden, well, he just saw the pink ward. Maybe he just realized it was there, and now he's going to be going for it here, but Zao off to the side. It's going to be very dangerous for him. The chain going to land, and he will get some really good damage, and that will be Morden going down with a Super Mega Death Rocket coming for Zanny. He has red buff now, and that is going to be ridiculously impossible outside of G2 to really compete with or contend with, and they're already having such a tough time in that top lane. So, Morden unfortunately getting caught out. If he saw the pink one in the first go-around, he would have had it. Unfortunately, he does not, and now Mozilla taking advantage of the fact that Morden did die. Gonna warrant the blue buff, and does give them that full control of it if they do want to steal it away here. But let's go to the top side, 63 to 70 CS, so still a lead built up for Yuki. Honestly, I don't know for how much longer, because that red buff is really gonna start to apply some pressure as they get under this turret. And not to mention Parry coming up from the river, looking for a gank on the top side. And they don't have any wards to spot him coming. He's gonna get completely in the back with a rebuff of his own. Really gonna swap Ishi ults right into them. We'll force Diode and them back. And that should be now the second turn of the game going down for SK here. And playing a lot different than they did in the game just prior. And right now, Cocoon lands on Mozilla. JWoww looking for the fight here. Mozilla gonna get flanked from the backside by Morden though. And it looks like he will eventually go down here. JWoww almost 1v1ing him alone. He needs to definitely be careful here. And that will be Mozilla getting taken down. Even tries a flash to go for Slice onto JWoww, but unfortunately doesn't get it. And that will be now 6 to 4 in kills in favor of SK. Alright, well, now Ocelot could use ulti on his out, and will flash away, but doesn't matter. That damage is too insane. He gets taken on yet again. A killing stream for Zio. I think 3-0-1, and honestly, this game is really just going to start to snowball. Zao did a fantastic job on LeBlanc in the last one, even though they unfortunately did lose, but we saw him play from behind, and now he's playing from ahead. And how much money does he have to spend? Another 1,200, so They'll have that DFG done very soon. And by soon, I mean now. And with that done, all it takes is one combo to completely drop Ocelot. And I'm looking forward to see if that happens when he does return back to lane. But he can pretty much one-shot anyone. You saw him taking Morden on 1v1 with the help of his Ignite. But now with that done, he can kill anyone. And that is going to be... I don't know, it's... If SK Prime make no mistakes, there's no coming back from this if you're G2. Like, there's no way you're going to be able to pull back LeBlanc, who's already 3-0, 11 minutes in with the DFG done. Alright, so Morden sneaking around bottom on the Mozilla, looking for another kill here as Vito's out, pick up the turret in the middle. Look at that perfect 3-talent strike, knocks him up the middle with Slice and Dice. Mozilla actually might be able to escape here as he does have Shabbat come from the side, but he will be taken out by JWoww. And now these two members are trying to escape, or maybe even try to fight on to parry here as he's in a really rough spot. He will be taken down. And Morden now 4 kills, 2 deaths, and 1 assist. And a great job of them to turn that around here, but as you can see, LeBlanc on your minimap. Exile looking towards bottom, looking for a kill. He's got to be fast though, as they are backing away in that bush. Will he get there in time? JWoww might not be able to escape, and there he goes in. He does get the ward off, and he does stop JWoww's back, who actually tries to cocoon him. He might have been able to escape though, and he's looking for the fight, but Zao picks up the kill, and he is now 4-0-1. He's becoming unstoppable now, as he's currently on a rampage. And this is just a fantastic job by SK Gaming Prime to really show their stuff. Obviously, after losing that first game, when they almost actually came back in it. All right, now I'm seeing some comments in chats like feed a lot and stuff like that, but you know, once you die once in that lane, you just it's almost impossible to come back from it. He almost did pull it back when he was level 5 against the level 6 Zyle, but fortunately he just lived with a sliver of life, and that's what happens when a lane snowballs against you. It's just really unfortunate, but right now we see G2, they see Dragons up. And it looks like they won it here. They obviously did lose on the first one, since SK did pick it up with that first turret that they got bottom. And we'll at least secure that, so not as far behind as they once were, only 3.2 thousand gold. There is a way to come back from that. We do see JWoww going into a Hunting Guys and Seeker's Arm Guards here. Even going to be leaving top lane for a little bit, or bottom lane, sorry, to give a little bit of farm over to Ocelot so we can finish that Blade of the Rune King. But both AD carries have finished off their Bloodthirster here. Berserker Greaves now done for Svani, and I think they could be able to hold on to this turret. They don't have a great wave clear, that's the problem. And look at that damage onto Dude. Zyle will be able to escape here, but will be taken out either way. Might assuming a Death Rocket. That will be Dude falling for the first time of the game. And Svani is now 3-1-1 here. So, starting to get really out of hand. It looks like SK won it in this game very quickly. I don't want to let Zed get farm into that late game presence that he can really be. You're seeing Morden catch out Zyle here, but he was really caught in position as Ocelot gets locked down by Dark Body. He goes down. A great ultimate comes in from 6 here, locks down 2 more members of G2. Fortunately, doesn't have the backup here. He needs to lock these kills down here as Yuki. 1 more hit will be enough. That's a double kill coming in for Svani. And may he be looking for number 3? Unfortunately, he will not be able to here as Perry now pushed on this middle turret. And at 14 minutes in, they're already barreling down on these inhibitor turrets, and not to mention the last outer top turret, as that one will fall here in just a few seconds. And the Great Buy Shield actually comes in, blocks slow from Morden here, but he actually might fall for this one, and it looks like we just survived with a sliver of life. Unfortunately, Svani just needed 1 more auto tap. Either way, they will pick up another turret. That is now 5-0, 11-6 in kills, 14 minutes in. And they have a huge lead, over 6,000 gold here. So early on in this game, and they're showing no signs of stopping. Look how much gold they have to spend. Well, not a lot, obviously, but they obviously did just buy up right before that here. We're going to see, I believe, Svani come back very soon and pick up probably a Zeal. There it is. Get a little more attack speed, put a little bit more pressure on these pushes. And the Pharaoh Flame is now done for Perry, obviously, as well, so that's going to make things really difficult. Malmori's picked up 4 Renekton. Has that completed now? Actually, funny enough, has that completed now. You typically don't really see that usually built on Renekton's. But it has either way. Has a little bit extra magic resist. And he knows that Ocelot's so far behind that all he has to do is just survive that burst that can come out of JY here. But right now, they're having to split farm across a couple of different lanes here. You can see the top lane, Mozilla, 85-79 CS. Mid lane, 77-71. But luckily, Yuki does have a lead over his opponent so far. But if you look at overall gold, well, he's down pretty much 2,000 gold, so. Mozilla getting caught out here. Also coming in as well. The ultimate gonna be popped here in just a few seconds. Also almost getting taken out immediately. He will eventually fall. That will be another kill coming in. Unfortunately, all do fall away. But everyone that's watching, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing so far. You obviously have a lot more games to come up in just a few. We'll be following G2 throughout the day in all of their games. Obviously, let me know who you guys think's gonna win in chat. Obviously, let me know via Twitter as well. @JKaplan is my Twitter handle. And right now, SK, well, it's pretty hard to bet against them right now, and I'm not expecting to see too many G2 tweets at me or in chat anymore because they are getting really worked. Currently 7,000 gold lead here, and they're showing no sense of stopping. 6 turrets now, 60 minutes in, and they're looking for an inhibitor turret. I'm leaving on direct to camera right now because it's just both teams grouping up. We'll have Mozilla though return back from base. Not all items being completed though. I mean, we're still very early on in the game. It's, like I said before, 16 minutes in, and not a lot of major items completed. I mean, we're seeing 1 max from each team here. Though Zvanny is getting very close, and probably with the kills he just got, yeah, we'll have enough money for that static shiv when he goes back. Alright, Mozilla gonna call it Cocoon. JMO getting out the Dark Binding, and they want him. He's gonna be able to come up here in just a few seconds, but no, he actually get taken down before that even happens. Morden gonna be forced to actually try to get away from this one, but he will fall as well. That is Zvanny now dominating on that Jinx. 7, 1, and 3, and maybe not done just yet because now they have the inhibitor turret all to themselves in middle. And all I have to worry about is Ocelot and Yuki, and maybe an ultimate coming out of Dude here, but I want to say G2 would probably just give this game up now. This is 15-7 here, and that first inhibitor will be falling here in just a few seconds out. Gonna dive in, but fortunately not pick up anything. That will be now the inhibitor falling here. So one of the most inhibitors we've seen out of the entirety of the Black Monster Cup, you know, spring and summer season combined so far. It actually might be the quickest one we've seen total. And unfortunately, Dude is looking for that flash Zenith Blade onto Zvanny right there, but of course, you just don't have the range. Blithering King now done for Shyvana though, because when you're so far ahead, why not? Mikhail's Crucible picked up from Morgana though, and a pause coming in. So maybe there's some. Okay, apparently TeamSpeak dropped for SK there, so they just have to fix that one out. Make sure they have all the communication that they do need. Obviously, so vital in these games. But after this game, for you guys at home, we will be going to Gamers 2 up against Dark Passage, a Turkish team. You might recognize them back from DreamHack Summer, right before, or right during the spring split. Let me rephrase that. DreamHack Summer during the first week of summer split, where they played against Copenhagen Wolves in the finals. And I believe they came in second, unfortunately, right behind them. But they've been around for quite a while. They've been playing quite well. Looking to, you know, compete against the best of the best that they can do here in the Black Monster Cup. And I honestly couldn't tell you which team's going to win that one. Unfortunately, Dark Passage, I don't believe, made it through the round of 16 in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, so much like hate comments about Ocelot in chat. Well, he does have like 400,000 Facebook likes, so it's bound to be some haters in there eventually. Wow, and Kodok, that's a little harsh. Dark Passers went to the wildcard tournament, but they had a roster change since then. I think SKP will win this game. At least really need the 1v1 to be useful, and SKP looking solid for picks on top of that. It's funny because at least, well, they caused the lane swap. I have so many messages on Twitter about play the song next. Tell you a story about my day. Wasn't that interesting? I woke up, realized I was a little bit late, took a shower, went to work. I woke up at like 12:30. Life of a caster. I'll tell you this, the past couple of weeks, this has been my sleeping schedule. Going to bed at like 9 in the morning and waking up at 6 p.m. because of shows. I've had a lot of Black Monster Cup North American shows, and actually speaking of that, this coming weekend we will have the North America Spring Playoffs Not sure who I'll be casting that with, but it will most likely be someone you guys all know. There's a lot of good teams. There's AOE, which is, Elements' new team. Who else is in there? VVV. Actually, you can head over to blackmonstercup.com and actually find out about that. Let me go and actually look at the teams that have qualified through in this one. I know we have Cognitive Gaming. We have, actually some team changes in there as well. Team Girlfriends, Gamesters Gear, Parabellum, Esports, Team 8. And I believe, isn't Team 8 Big Fat LP's new team? So there's a lot of known teams in there. You can obviously tune into that this weekend, but the times might be a little bit rough for you. I think it starts at 2 a.m. CEST and goes, let's just say probably to about 10 a.m. And Doiby, was backing right, not Doiby, sorry, Dude was backing right there. Unfortunately, Forzal didn't catch him out, but we have got this game back underway. As you can see, it looks like they have sorted out all their VoIP problems. But I don't know if they can sort out the problems that are going on in this game for G2. They are so far behind, almost 10,000 gold, 18 minutes in, and they're already down a middle inhibitor. JWoww picking up the Leandri's Torment. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to be enough to really turn these fights around here, but G2, they also have the potential to do it. They can burst Xyle down if he gets a little bit too, aggressive, a little bit too cocky. They really can win these fights because he's fed so many of the kills, and they also have to deal with Zvanti after that, since he has those 7 kills for himself and quite a bit of farm. He has the Bloodthirster, the Snack Shiv, and almost the Last Whisper done. I imagine Baron could be a possibility. It's not really needed, but it very well could be a possibility since they have that middle inhibitor down. They know super minions are pushing in. All they do is really work with that here, but looks like we'll just ward it up and try to get control of the enemy jungle here. They're not trying to let them pick up any kills, not let them try to get any picks. As you see, the side of G2 investing into some pink wards, trying to gain some sort of control here. Starpine going to come in. Xyle going to do a little bit of combo onto him. And Warren going to drop down to half health, of course, by Exile there. Why would you be Diamond 1 your main, but Smurf in your challenger? Maybe your Smurf's good. Maybe I had an easier time. I remember the days when I was in Diamond 1 back last season. Good stuff. Until I realized I really suck and probably didn't really belong there. Alright, so Dragon back up here. Looks like SK will secure themselves the second one of the game. G2 have been able to pick up one for themselves a little bit earlier on, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. Exile flashes straight into JWoww. That ignite will be enough, and he gets dropped right there. And if the mid laner of SK Gaming Prime can do that to the top laner of Gamers 2, that's how you can tell it's not going to be a good game for them. And it looks like we're headed into 1 point each. Because obviously if both teams win a game in the best of 2, they will each get 1 point. If one team picks up both, they get 3. And the loser gets 0. So it looks like we're going to have 1 point apiece to help determine which 2 teams will get into the playoffs for Silver. And Perry, you're just going back to shoving middle here. Unless he has that Pharaoh Flame done. I'm actually curious what the stacks are at on that. Unfortunately, about 22 health, wow. Alright, so we do see the push come in. And G2 trying to go for the fight here, but they're forced to back away. Perry coming in for the backside. Exile will be able to dodge out Leon ultimate, but he's so low on health, he's gonna get taken down here. Shut down by Morton. Super Mega Death Rocket comes in, picks up a kill onto Yuki here. And Zvanti not done just yet. Looking for another one, picks up 2, looking for a 3rd potentially in here. And let's see if he does get, actually doesn't pick up 2, only picks up 1. But Mozilla popping the dominance, looking for the fight. JWoww will get ignited up. And we'll most definitely fall here just for a second as Perry even flashes in to secure that one. And they will get another inhibitor turret. So 21 minutes in, they will be able to get the middle inhibitor back. And they will be able to get the bottom inhibitor turret down as well here. So I don't know, also he's looking for something to do. Doesn't have ultimate, doesn't really have anything up. He does have that Blade of the Ring King finished. And he will be able to chase Mozilla away, but he will get stunned up. Look at the damage Mozilla is doing. The Blade of the Ring King popped. Mozilla still trying to cut away, try to get back to his team here as the next inhibitor turret does fall. They don't get the middle inhibitor. As we do even have 6 taken down, but they do open up another inhibitor to be taken here. Probably going to group up again once they all have respawn and go for a push onto those. But a little bit of life finally being shown in the camp of G2. The real question is though, can they keep this up? Can they keep picking up kills here? Because Yuki got a killing, or sorry, JWoww got the killing spree bonus onto Zvanti, and then we had Yuki pick up the killing spree bonus onto Exile. So a lot of money picked up there. Fortunately, not a lot of items though, and Zvanti Well, as you can see, Last Whisper, Sack Shiv, Bloodthirster now done. He is so hard to deal with. But we'll see. Apparently Dark Passage lost 0-2 against CJ Pro V2, so they have no points now. Get the little update from our admins. Thank you for that. So now I'm gonna head towards the top turret, get some free farm here. Does have Aether Wisp, I think it's called. Is that the name? Yep, Aether Wisp. Can go into a Lich Bane with that. And even Talisman Ascension, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to go for that. I'm actually surprised he's going for a Lich Bane. Unless I'm completely wrong, which I could be, because we're on patch 4.5, and I haven't really had so much time onto it. But dude, it's still up by Mozilla. And they will just back away. They do see JWoww down towards the bottom side of the map, as he just shoved that wave in onto that turret. And they're looking for potentially the first one of the game, because they're currently down 8-0. That's where a majority of the gold difference is really coming from. Not to mention, obviously, those 10 kills, but that is a huge majority of them. If they can just even things up there, they will be able to fight on more of an even ground here. But SK, I don't think they're going to let that one happen. And obviously, G2 can't really send anyone to split push, or they will lose out 100% on their inhibitors. And that might even happen anyways right now, as I'll look what they're going to do. Does get cocooned up, and we'll take about half life right there from that. Link comes on a deal. They're looking for the kill. Sile will pick that one up here, and they're looking for the first inhibitor. That one will fall here in just a few seconds. Without Leon's ultimate up, they really can't afford to engage. They kind of have to fight right now as JWoww getting caught up, and he will be taken down as well. He just has 2 kills now coming in. You do see also going to backside on the Zao. Will pop back out of it, but will be taken down as another one picked up for Zao. He's 8-1 and 6, so looking for the third or the fourth one. And Morden will be able to escape here for just a second, but will be taken down. And there's the ace coming in. There's the G's even being called, and that will be now SK Prime taking game number 2, securing themselves 1 point as a surrender vote even comes in. So that will be 1 point apiece for both these teams. We'll have SK to go on to play against CJ Pro V2, who currently has 3 points. And G2 will go up to play against DP, who has unfortunately 0. So guys, we'll go a quick little break, but when we come back, that game will be kicking off with that best of 2 between Gamers 2 and Dark Passage. Make sure to follow the Twitch channel. Make sure to follow me on Twitter as well if you like to. And we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.